APA. If APA is difficult for you, there are online courses. This is through the APA Style Guide, so you can go through the basics of APA, and you can actually get credit for this. There are free tutorials, so you don't have to pay anything, the basics of APA style, and then you view the tutorial and you go through these. I really strongly recommend that you do, because the expectation on 200, 300, 400 level classes is that you do understand it, that you get it. You get how to cite. So this is going to be a really good use of help for you. And I've gone through them. I periodically go through them just so that I can remember and look through and see, oh yeah, was I supposed to do that? Okay, I understand that. So that's how easy it is, just to kind of review and force yourself to get more information. So I'm recording, so it's not showing sound. And then the OWL at Purdue is another excellent website for you to find information. So APA Style, there's an overview and a workshop. There's a formatting and style guide. And there are links that'll take you to what you need to know. So APA Styles and Figures. The book They Say, I Say is required in over 1,000 colleges and universities. So what you need to know about that is that the They Say, I Say contains the formats and the forms and the methods that college writing requires. And before this textbook, those were all still required. But I think it was a little more difficult for instructors to impart that wisdom. It had to be piece by piece, and this is just a collection of the how-to that's expected of college writing. So just know that it's what Graf has done for you in this textbook is put them in Bickerstaff. Sorry, Bickenstein. Kathy Bickenstein has done for you. Has put these together in one consolidated place. These are the rhetorical moves, and they are expected in your writing. And so there's so many different things that you can use in this book. Please hold on to it and don't give it back to the bookstore or trade it back in. They're super useful, and you will actually find them more and more useful as time goes by. So keep that and keep looking through it, especially when you're working on a paper. If you get stuck, it's great for writer's block to become unblocked, because even looking at one sentence of how to say what they say differentiated from what you say, then sometimes that brings you a clarity of, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing. I know what I can write about. So there's another thing that I want you to do is I want you to be aware that what I'm using for this class is Screencasting Software, and you can use this too. So it's not something that's just for instructors. Screencast-O-Matic will actually record a video of you, and it will record the screen so that you can share things with your class. If you're going to do a presentation, this is excellent. PowerPoint is not the only way to go. So, and Screencast-O-Matic only costs $15 a year, so it's not that bad at all. And it's pretty much similar to what I use, which is what I use is Camtasia. Camtasia is it's a free. I use Camtasia Mac. It's the same thing. It's the one program that the university gives us as part of our teaching package. So adjuncting for the university gives us certain advantages of programs. So another thing to remember is while you're writing a paper, even if you're writing it like the foreign paper, you're writing it on one topic, comparing these two articles, remember that you can always develop these papers and make them longer and more interesting if you run them by another teacher in another class. But the problem may be that you actually have to inform your teacher that you wrote this paper in a different class and that you want to expand it. Because otherwise, according to UAA, plagiarism it's actually plagiarism to use one paper in one class and the same paper in another class by just plugging in both places. And I know that students frequently do this, but when instructors find out that you're doing this, usually it's an F. For me, it's an F if a student does that. And the way that it's clear for me is that it doesn't really follow the guidelines that I've given you.